Okay, this is a tutorial or a how-to as to how to disassemble an Xbox 360 controller. Alright, things you're going to need are a small Phillips head screwdriver, a Torx T8 security driver, which can be picked up on eBay or at a local hardware store, and obviously an Xbox 360 controller. Alright, before we get started, I just want you to know that I am not responsible if you break your controller. This is a how-to, and if you follow this correctly, you should not have a problem. I'm doing this off of my phone, so one of two, the video quality may not be the best, and I don't have any way to prop my camera up, so I'm going to have to set it down sometimes in between showing you how to do things. But this is basically how to make your Xbox 360 controller, how to do different modifications to it. You can change the lights in the middle to different colors, or you can buy kits and make it different colors. This is one I did the other day where I bought the kit, and it's just a plastic shell and it's red and black, because this controller was originally white like this one. But anyway, alright. First of all, you're going to need to flip the controller upside down and remove the battery pack. Set it off to the side where it's away from everything you're working with. Okay. Places you will find the screws to remove, there is one right here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there is a hidden one behind this barcode right here on the Xbox 360 controller. The way I found to do it is either you can peel it off, or you can just punch a little hole right in the middle. Hold on. Try and do this with one hand. And you can remove it that way. Alright. Just make sure you would preferably be working on a white surface of some sort, so you do not lose your parts. Okay, as I remove these, I'm going to set my camera down for a second. Alright, once you remove all the screws, what I do is hold on to the plastic case with both fingers on both sides. Just kind of tap it out and make all the screws fall out. There should be 7. If you do not have 7, you have obviously lost one. So I have 6 here, so where is the last one? Oh, still in there. Alright, hold on one sec. Okay. Alright, easiest way I found to do this. If you do not follow this correctly, your buttons are going to go flying everywhere. Alright. Hold on one second. Let me kind of prop my camera up here the best I can. Alright. You're going to need to, with one hand, with your thumb, grab onto this where the mic comes in, and on the top where you can connect to get the battery, hold that right there. Grab the Xbox controller right here with your other hand and kind of pry up like this and pull off towards the triggers. And that's the cleanest way to do that. Set that off to the side. You're now inside the Xbox 360 controller. Okay? This is the rumble packs. This are the mechanisms for the triggers. Okay, first off, you can grab where I just told you again and pick it up. And it should pop out. And you can leave these rumble packs dangling there. Just be careful because they're very fragile. The wires are very small. And set it off to the side right here over here. Okay. Alright. And now you have access to all the buttons and such. This is removable to change the different colors and whatnot. And up at the top, you can remove that. This all snaps apart and you can, it's obviously self-explanatory. Alright, and you can remove these. Make sure you keep track of what direction they're facing, because when you reassemble it, you won't have to put these back. Alright, and the buttons are obviously removable. It's the Xbox button in the middle, right there. You can these are all interchangeable for different colors. There's actually a mod kit you can purchase where you can actually put 9mm shell casings as your buttons. Replace these, and they just drop right in. There's really not much to them. Now right here, if you want to remove this directional pad right here, there are, let's see if you can see this, there are two little Phillips head screws in there. You'll have to get down in there and get those out. And then there's two little clips that you just have to kind of pry out with the screwdriver on both sides, and it should snap right out and you can get right to it. Alright, it's simple enough. I'm going to set this off to the side and kind of show a couple other things you can do. Alright, these are the triggers, obviously. I'm going to kind of show you the best I can with what I have, how to remove these triggers. I need both hands to do this. Hold on. Okay. It'd be really helpful if I had another person here to hold this camera. Okay, these right here, if you pull this to the side, see that it will release this mechanism and just falls down, okay? And then obviously this trigger right here, you can pinch this with both hands, and you want to pull this right here and this right here out, and it will release the plastic pieces that are locking this in place, and the whole trigger will fall this way. Now be careful, try to hold it the best you can because there's a spring inside, and obviously putting it back together is the same way when you put a different color on there. It's just, say I had the black one on this controller, you just kind of slide it back in there, snap it in place, and push it back and it'll snap in. This, the best way I found to do that is when it's falling down, you take your screwdriver and you take the, and you just pull it back up, and then you hold it in place, and then you kind of, then you, obviously like you took it apart, you pull this to the side, this whole trigger, you can slide this little knob right there into this. I would show you how to do it, but I do not have a person to hold my camera because you will need both hands to do it. And just one more thing before I discontinue this video here is I'm going to show you where the LEDs are, which will be a separate video I will do another time, to change the color of the LEDs on your controller right here around the 1, 2, 3, and 4 player. They are these little teeny, hold on, I'm trying to get the camera light there the best I can. Right here, right here, and right here. Those are the little teeny LEDs. You would never guess that's what it was if you didn't know. Alright, that's really about it. The reconstruction of the controller is basically just the reverse of taking it apart. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you have any questions, just feel free to comment on the bottom of the video. I mean, once again, I'm just trying to help you out, so please keep your negative remarks to yourself. If you don't like my video, there are other disassembly videos out there that you can watch instead. Thank you, and have a great day.